A real treat this evening. I'm introducing you to a brand new reporter, 10-year-old Luke Lamour of Woodbridge. First, I have to brag about him a little bit, so hang on there, Luke. You're a sixth grader. You've been selected as one of the 45 kid reporters from around the country and world to join Scholastic Kid Reporter, an award-winning team of young journalists. So, Luke, welcome.
Thank you very much.
All right. So how did you get the job to write stories where 25 million students will read your stories?
So the process is a little bit complicated. So first let's take me as an example. So first I had to write a background information. Then I had to write an article that's either on the national level or community based. I decided to do it on the national level. And so my article was called The Impact the Pandemic Will Have on the Election and Economy.
Wow.
Next, I wrote two potential story ideas. One of them was about the tolls in my home state of Connecticut that were passed in February. And the other idea was to possibly how to reform the distance learning education so that we can make it both educational and interactive. And then from there, I just anxiously wait for my acceptance.
And you got it. Are you sure you're only 10?
I'm 11.
I knew you were too mature for that. All right, you'll be interviewing other kids about the 2020 U.S. presidential election and other issues that matter to kids your age. Have you started interviewing folks yet?
Not yet, but I'm going to get going very soon, as quickly as I can.
Who's first? Who do you want to talk to first?
I'm going to talk with the people close to me in my community first, and then start spreading out, slowly getting everyone in my community until everyone's been represented.
I love that. All right, so you read a ton about presidents. How did you first get involved with just wanting to know as much as you can about presidents? And you also wrote a book about Jimmy Carter and illustrated it.
So how I got into presidents began when I was only 5 years old. So when I was younger, before the current pandemic, we went on several family trips to Philadelphia and D.C., and one of them so happened to be in the capital itself, Washington, D.C. The monument, Lincoln Monument, Roosevelt Monument, they just so inspired me that from then on, I would focus on only our presidents and our political system. And so here I am.
And here you are. All right. Is it true that you want to be a politician or a presidential historian or both?
That's one thing I'm considering. I'm also considering being a journalist or maybe even a Supreme Court justice. That could be nice.
You know what, Luke? I think you could do whatever you want to do. You are really focused. You're going to set out. You're going to write about your community. And again, does it frighten you that 25 million people are going to read your stories?
No, it just makes me happy that people know what's going on in their community. I mean, that's very important. That's what the press is all about.
Luke, you are amazing. Thank you so much for making time in your very busy schedule to talk to us tonight.
Thank you for letting this opportunity come to me, Miss Myberg.
All right, and we will stay in touch with you. That's a promise.
Thank you very much. I appreciate.
We'll see you soon, Luke.